2022 is over. It is officially 2023, which means it is time for us to do another monthly preview. So in today's video, we're going to tell you everything you need to know if you're headed to the Universal Orlando Resort in the month of January. Oh God, how is it seriously 2023?
While Anna is collecting her thoughts, there's a new adventure for us to check out in CityWalk.
Out here in CityWalk, we do have a new attraction that's opened up in the last month, and that is Universal's Great Movie Escape. They're actually marketing it more as an escape adventure than an escape room, and we have heard that it's a little bit different than your traditional escape room, but one of the adventures is Jurassic World themed, and the other one is Back to the Future. We've also heard that each room has the potential to be a little bit different each time you play it. If this is something you're interested in doing, you can purchase tickets ahead of time on Universal's website, which we would recommend doing that because they can book up, and tickets start at $50 per person. Woo! Park hours are all over the place this month, and unfortunately, during the slower times of the year, like January, the parks do tend to close earlier in the evening than when it is busier. So we do suggest checking out park hours before you head down here, and the easiest way to do that is to look on Universal's mobile app. Also, early park admission this month is in Islands of Adventure for the entire month, and it starts at 8 in the morning. Volcano Bay also has early park admission starting at 9:30, but you do have to remember that Volcano Bay is subject to close based on the weather, so keep that in mind. We're getting a ride? They must be super excited about their new ride. Oh yeah, there's a new ride coming in 2023. We finally know what's going into the old Shrek 4D building, and unsurprisingly, it's a Minions ride. Villain Con Minion Blast is going to be a Men in Black style blaster game where you shoot at the targets for points. The only difference is that instead of actually sitting down and being physically strapped into a ride vehicle, it's going to be a moving walkway that you have to stand on for the entire ride. I think both of us are kind of indifferent about the fact that it's Minions. I don't really care one way or another, but I am super excited that we do have a new attraction where Tyler and I get to compete against each other. Universal also announced that where the Monsters Cafe used to be, a new Minions Cafe is going to be opening up there. We actually ate at the Minions Cafe out in California, and the food was delicious. So although we are sad about the theming of the Monsters Cafe and that it's not there anymore, assuming that the menu is going to be the same, we're super excited for this to open.
As you can see, the holiday festivities are still in full swing here at Universal Studios. But if you're visiting in January, you don't have long, and I mean literally you got one day. January 1st will be the end of all the holiday celebrations here, so if you're wanting to visit the tribute store, see the parade, Grinchmas, whatever it is, you have one day.
January is historically a great time to visit as far as the crowd levels are concerned. It's usually never very busy past like the first week. You do have some residual holiday crowds that kind of linger. But what's interesting is that the crowd projections for this January look busier than a normal January would. But based off of what we saw at the end of November and the beginning of December, I don't expect it to be very busy at all. I think it's going to be a standard January. Of course, on the weekends, you will see some higher crowd times or like wait times and things like that than on the weekdays. And especially, we do have a federal holiday, like a Monday holiday, and you can expect that weekend to be busier in particular. But overall, January is a fantastic time to visit.
So on to ride closures, and I'm gonna just say there's two this month, and they're both here at Universal Studios. So right behind me, like all this area, so like this, I'll just draw this imaginary line right here. All that's closing. So Fievel's, Curious George, Woody Woodpeckers, Shrek and Donkey Meet and Greet, which was only here for a little bit. That's all closing on January 16th to make way for a new land. So your last day to experience all this will be the 15th, and it will officially close on the 16th. And also, can you guess what the other one is? That's right, it is the Mummy. And I guess technically it's open because you can ride the Mummy, but it's still under that technical rehearsal. I don't know if they will ever get out of the technical rehearsal. A little disclaimer, we are recording this before Christmas because we are gonna head home for Christmas. Normally, the Universal closes some of the water rides this time of year, like January, February-ish. we haven't heard anything. So if that has happened since we recorded this video, like maybe like a little voiceover, maybe something like I'm just like, and those rides are closed. Maybe I'll just put them up here. I don't know. Those rides might be closed, they might not. I may be saying this for no reason.
Stop. You ready?
Yeah.
There is an event happening this month that we need to talk about, and that is Rock the Universe. Rock the Universe is a Christian music festival. Tyler's behind the camera like making faces at me. It is a Christian music festival that happens here in Universal Studios, so only in this park every January. This year it's happening on the 27th and 28th, so we would probably expect the crowds to be elevated on that weekend, but basically this park shuts down early, and people who have a ticket to the event can stay here later. They have Christian musicians playing on the Music Plaza stage. The rides stay open, and that's basically it. This is a separately ticketed event, so if you want to attend Rock the Universe, you can purchase tickets on Universal's website. We'll link that page down below in case you're interested. But they also have, so you can buy tickets just for the event, but they also have combo tickets where you can get into the parks during the daytime as well. And those combo tickets are actually a steal. So if you want to look for that, be down below.
We get asked a lot about weather as well and what you should pack. I'm just going to say this. Yesterday, I was in shorts and short sleeve shirt, and I was still hot. I sweated all day. And today, we are in sweatshirts, and Anna's in jeans, and we want to go home. It's cold.
I'm freezing.
All that to say is download the weather app. That's probably your best bet. It can be 80 or it can be 40.
The parade is coming. That means B-roll and a voiceover. Over here on Hollywood Boulevard, we do have some changes going on. The first thing is that the Passholder Lounge is closing, and Universal has said that it will be reopening somewhere in Toon Lagoon in early 2023. We don't yet know its exact location, but as of January 1st, you cannot visit the Passholder Lounge anymore. Also, the Brown Derby Hat Shop, which has been closed for a very long time, has reopened temporarily as a prop shop. We've missed the prop shop so much since it closed, so this was an awesome surprise for us. The signs do say it's limited time though, so we're not sure exactly how long it'll be around, but it's filled with all kinds of great Mardi Gras and HHN memorabilia, as well as things from all around the parks. If you're looking at buying single day or multi-day tickets to the park, right now Universal has a buy 2 days get 2 free promo that's going on. They haven't announced like when this promotion is going to end, so make sure you purchase those while you still can.
You may notice that we are now outside of the parks, and that's because it's time to talk about blockout dates. There's not many, the first and second. If you have a Power Pass or a seasonal pass, you can't come to the park for those 2 days. This is also a good time to mention that it is January. In the past, we have noticed that sometimes they go up on annual passes in January. So if you are thinking about getting one, I might do it before January. Okay, it is time to go get some hot cocoa. It's cold. It could be like that in January, like I told you. But now you're prepared for your trip.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. If you enjoyed this video, you can check out this one right up here, but we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.